all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, message bearer, and light worker. Today's tarot reading is going to be a yes or no pick a card. Before I jump in, I would like to make a short announcement that I am taking a staycation. So I won't be posting for the next week and a half or so. I'm taking some time with my husband and children. We are spending some family time and recharging our batteries. So I will come back with wonderful energy in about a week and a half. Now, for today's reading, I wanted to leave you with wonderful energy. So we've got the yellow candles, intention for joy, the leopard skin jasper for positivity, the garnet to find and follow your passions, and then the sunstone for positivity and joy and happiness. All right, now for reading selection, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. If you already have an intuitive selection method chosen, go ahead and pause your video, make your choice, and I'll see you in your reading. For anyone who would like a little bit of assistance honing in with their intuition, I'll lead a short breathing exercise. Let's begin by closing our eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, letting your cares and worries float out of your body on your breath. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, asking your question. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, one of the crystals or a number between 1 and 5 may just pop into your mind. If that happens, select that reading. If not, don't worry. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and select the reading that calls out to you the most. Trust your first instincts. That's your intuition. For reminders, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. Go ahead and use the timestamps in the comments and description to jump ahead to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the Malachite. Your first message of the reading is it's time to transform. So it is a transformative period for you. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, for the questions of group number 1. All right, I will shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut and we'll deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards, and that will get us the yes or no answer. All right, once more. There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, you start with the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords can talk about a stalemate. It talks about stuck energy. Next is the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about following your intuition, and it says basically your intuition is on point. Next, you get the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says that there are going to be challenges and tests you have to deal with, but whatever they are going to pass quickly. And then finally, you've got the Seven of Swords coming out. The Seven of Swords can talk about something sneaky going on, or it can talk about clinging to something too tightly. Now, this looks like a no to whatever you asked tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations for group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. All right, Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, it can be the advice to pay attention to details, or it can say that someone is paying too close of attention to you, like through social media or something like that. Someone's keeping an eye on what you're doing. Now, next you get the Eight of Coins. So your hard work going in, lots of you putting in your hard work. The Two of Coins. So this can talk about making financial decisions, you know, where you're going to spend your money, you know, who you're going to live with, where you're going to live, all of those sorts of decisions. And then the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands talks about making a sacrifice. Normally, it's a sacrifice you don't need to make. We're going to get Oracle for everything and see how you kind of navigate these energies. Let's start your Oracle with the Angel deck. Angels, for the best benefit of group number 1, please. Happiness. Okay, so good news is happiness coming in. Many of you very happy with the fact that the answer to your question is no. There's lots of happiness coming in. So even if you're not really thrilled with the answer, know that you are on a path to happiness. Now, I would like to see the Page of Swords with Moonology. What is there to add to the Page of Swords? Ooh. Prosperity lies ahead. Okay. So it quite literally could be here for most of you, focusing on paying attention to the details, especially with regard to your work. Whatever you do that you put your energy into, you know, prosperity lies ahead in that genre. So just make sure you are paying attention to the details in your work life. Now, let's see the Two of Coins with Queen of the Moon. What is there in the Two of Coins? Darkness. Okay, so it's the long night moon. So some of you have been struggling with financial issues for a long time. Prosperity is in your future. This is going to end. I know it's been a long time, but you are going to step into a more abundant stance. You're going to come out of this Two of Coins energy. It's just going to take a little while. Now, let's see the Nine of Wands with Queen of the Moon. Ooh, fear. Okay, so whatever sacrifice it is that you're making, it's quite probable that you are afraid not to make it. You're afraid of what would happen if I don't do it. And the answer is someone else will step up and do it. If it's not your responsibility, if it's not your thing and you're sacrificing for it, don't be afraid to step out of it. Also, if this fear is around like some, you know, sacrifice that you do have to make, just know you can control the fear. See how she's afraid on the inside, but she's controlling everything in the card that there is to be afraid of. So wherever this fear lies for you, you can control it and, you know, move through it. Now, let's take a look at your hard work with the Spellcasting Oracle. What is there to add to the hard work in the Eight of Coins? Friendship. Okay. So lots of you putting energy into your friendships, you know, putting work into those friendships. Your friendships will be fruitful. The Eight of Coins talks about putting in work, but it also talks about being rewarded for the work you put in. So the friendship card says you guys are going to be blessed with, good friendships, possibly through your work life. Now, let's get the spellcasting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. What is there to add to the Transparent Tarot? Dreams. All right, the universe is speaking to you through your dreams, so pay attention. Your dreams are a significant factor. You've got intuition tied up in the Transparent Tarot as well. So your intuition functioning at a high level, your dreams talking to you about the situations you're in, helping you progress down your path. So pay attention to what you're dreaming. Now, let's take a look at the Sacred Forest Oracle. Daffodil Fairy, new beginnings. All right, so stepping into a new beginning, whether it's work related, it could be the new beginning is stepping into, your financial stability, your abundance, whatever it is, you're transforming. And there's tons of joy in this Daffodil Fairy card. So it's a very joyful new beginning. Now, let's see the Wisdom deck for group number 1. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 1. Thank you. Okay, so you guys got foundation and manifestation. So pay attention to strong, solid foundations. This could very well be saying you have solid foundations, but if you don't feel like your foundations are solid, spend some time, making sure that you are on solid ground. And then manifestation, this spell manifestation card talks about written manifestations. So you may be very gifted in manifesting through writing. Take some time, explore it if you're interested in it. Make sure that you kind of write, first person and like it's already happened for you, and with gratitude. Those manifestations are going to be really, really significant and strong for group number 1. Now, let's see what the little starseed deck has. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 1, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, one more. Okay, we'll cut to it. You start with observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Next, you get inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So you have to deal with this fear wherever it lies for you. Don't let it reflect in your outer world. And finally, release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the citrine. Your first message of the reading is to bring in the light. So make sure you let the light in. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer us clearly through the Transparent Tarot. Yes or no for the questions of group number 2. All right, so I will shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut. We'll deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, you guys start with the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about following your intuition, that your intuition is on point and functioning at a high level. Now, next is the Ace of Pentacles. That talks about a new beginning that has to do with finance, wealth, material things, you know, foundational energy. Next, you get the Ace of Cups. That is also a new beginning of an emotional sort. There is a wonderful beginning here. It is very, very bright. And finally, you finish up with the Phoenix. The Phoenix is a second chance. This is a beautiful yes to whatever you ask tarot. Very, very positive. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations for group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so you got the moon. There is some fear around decisions. It can also be that the universe is trying to talk to you through your dreams. Ooh, the Knight of Wands comes out next. That's a whirlwind romance. So whether this is a romance with a person, with a career, with a hobby, whatever it is, it's that whirlwind romance type energy. The Emperor. The Emperor talks about you taking a control position in your life, making the decisions that lead you down the path that you choose. And the Ten of Cups, beautiful, happy home. All right, this looks like beautiful energy, guys. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. We will start with the Angel Oracle. So, angels, for the best benefit of group number 2, please. Ooh, Archangel Zadkiel. All right, Archangel Zadkiel is the Archangel of Forgiveness. So if you need to forgive yourself, if you need to forgive someone else, he can definitely assist with that. And then Archangel Zadkiel also kind of handles the violet flame, or works with the violet flame anyway. And that's a wonderful way to raise your vibration. So if you're interested in that, look into it. And Archangel Zadkiel will be able to assist. Now, let's take a look at Moonology for the moon. What is there to add to the moon card? A personal issue reaches resolution. All right, so you may be dealing with fear around your decisions, but whatever it is you're dealing with, you know, wherever you're having that uneasy, uncertain feeling, there is a personal issue coming to resolution. So you're moving out of it anyway. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon. Let's start with the Emperor. So what is there to add to the Emperor? Gratitude. Okay, so make the decisions that you need to make. Guide your life the way you want it to go, but make sure that you keep gratitude at the forefront of everything. Now, for the Knight of Wands. Resistance. Okay, so this, you know, love, this whirlwind romance, it is going to have a significant resistance. And by resistance, I mean, you know, it may not flow, you know, it may not flow bumplessly. Like, there may be some bumps along the road, but it is going to flow to a beautiful place. Like, it's going to have the resistance to overcome whatever bumps in the road it hits. Now, let's see the spellcasting oracle for the Ten of Cups. What is there to add to this Ten of Cups? Lighten your load. Okay, so the Ten of Cups, it can talk about moving into a new home. It talks about very fun, you know, happy, peaceful home, family life. And this is lighten your load. So you may be taking on too much at home. Like, you may be carrying the majority of the work. Share that with whoever you live with. Share that with your family. If you live by yourself, then do something to lighten your load either way. You know, take something off your plate that you can, you know, get rid of to kind of lighten that load and enjoy that happy home life. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, travel. So some of you are traveling. That is beautiful. I wish you absolutely well if you are traveling, if you're talking about travel. Just, you know, it looks wonderful, very, very positive, and I wish you well. Now, let's see the Sacred Forest Oracle. What is there to add for group number 2? Hummingbird spirit, joy, I love it. All right, yeah, let in the light, bring in the joy. It is going to be a joyous time for you. Now, let's see the little wisdom deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 2, please. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's too much. Let's try that again. All right, there we go. That's better. You get Yule, rebirth. All right, so you are definitely starting something new. Like, we kind of already knew that with all of these aces here, but this is just confirmation. It's going to be a significant something new that is like a rebirth. Now, let's take a look at the little starseed deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. You start with free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. So focus on being a free spirit. Next, you get ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. And finally, advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. All right. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the aquamarine. Your first message of the reading is to go with the flow. So go with the flow of the universe. It's going to bring in good things for you. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us clearly through the transparent tarot, answering yes or no for the questions of group number 3. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut. We'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, once more. All right, let's see here. Okay, you start with the King of Wands. The King of Wands talks about, well, first it can represent you or it can represent someone else. Very passionate, larger than life type person. It can also carry the note of following your passions. So if there's a creative project, a hobby, something that you're really passionate about, you should follow it. Now's the time to start. Jump into it. People are going to follow you. Now, next you get the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands talks about putting your energy in and fighting for what you want. It says you have the higher ground and you will win, but you definitely have to put your energy in. Next, you get the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands talks about a sacrifice. It is normally a sacrifice that doesn't need to be made. Next, you get the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands says you will be victorious. Okay, so we're dealing with some fighting for what you want. There may be a sacrifice going on, but you will be victorious. Now, this looks like a yes, like you're definitely going to have to fight for it, but it looks like a yes to whatever you asked Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, the star. The star talks about a gift from the divine and healing. 5 of coins. All right, some of you worried about money, but we will take a look and see how you step out of that. 2 of swords. So some of you dealing with a stalemate, stuck energy, somewhere you can't see your way out of it. And the Ten of Cups, so a happy home life. So there is definitely some split energy here. I feel like some of you very happy with the yes, and some of you very not happy with the yes. I mean, it does say yes. It's more positive than negative, and very, very passionate energy. Like all of the wands were used for the yes. So it's a very passionate yes. Now, let's see. Let's get Oracle for everything and see how you deal with some of the heavier energy. We will start with the Angel deck. So, angels, for the best benefit of group number 3, please. Faith. Okay, have faith. The universe is bringing good things into your life. Have faith that you're going to step into this happiness. Have faith that you're going to step into whatever this gift is and the healing involved in the star. Now, let's get Moonology. So we will start with this Two of Swords. What is there to add to this Two of Swords? Believe in the impossible. So wherever you feel stuck, wherever you feel like you're never going to get out, you just can't see your way out, you need to believe in the impossible. You need to believe that you can step out of this energy, because believing that you will lead you to stepping out of it. So make sure you're believing that this is going to come to an end. It is going to come to an end. Believe in the impossible, and it will help smooth things through. Now, let's see the Five of Coins. Ooh, a fiery climax approaches. Okay. So the Five of Coins is about fear. It can be about fear of loneliness. It can be about fear of financial issues, that sort of thing. But a fiery climax is approaching. So wherever this fear lies for you, wherever you're feeling this fear, it is coming to an end. I mean, the word climax means something is ending. So it is coming to an end. It just may be kind of a surprising end, or a kind of a shocking end. You may, get a really great job that takes away your family not your family problems, but your financial problems. You may step into a soulmate relationship that takes away your loneliness problems. There's definitely an end to whatever is causing this fear for you. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon for the star. What is there to add to the star? Protection. Okay. So one of the gifts that you are getting from the divine is protection. You are absolutely safe. There's absolutely no reason to fear or worry. You're safe. You are moving into a Ten of Cups energy. What is there to add to this Ten of Cups? New beginnings. I love it. So some of you have new home moves. Some of you, new family life, whether you are, starting a blended family, or you're, moving in with your significant other. There is new family home life going on with new beginnings for you guys. So that is beautiful. Now let's take a look. Oh, there's a fly that got in here. Let's take a look at, go away, shoo, shoo, shoo. Let's take a look at the spellcasting oracle. All right, for the transparent tarot. Clarity. Okay, so this is, well, the fly has decided to join the transparent tarot. There's a clarity here that, it does say yes to whatever you're asking, tarot, but it also says you've got to put your energy in. You've got to stop making those sacrifices that don't need to be made, and you will be victorious. You've got to follow your passions. So, step into whatever clarity that is for your situation. Now, let's take a look at the Sacred Forest Oracle. Guardians of the Land, protection. Okay, so again, you've got protection. You guys are safe. You are protected. that is, definitely make sure you do whatever it is you do to protect yourself, whether you use crystals or light energy or candles or whatever it is you do. Make sure that you are protecting yourself the way that you should, but you're getting lots of protection coming in from the universe. So you are in a protected place. Now let's take a look at the little wisdom deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 3. I'm going to go all the way through it. Okay. Cycles, the moon. Okay, so some of you may be very, very attracted to the moon. You may be very in touch with the moon. This is saying you're going through cycles. Like you have to cycle through some of the heavier energy to get to the more positive energy. And that's really what's going on, is you're going through cycles. You're coming into a new beginning though. So that is wonderful. And, don't forget your gratitude for the new beginning when it starts. Now, let's take a look at the little starseed deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 3, please. Excuse me. All right, let's cut to them. You start with truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. Next is channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. So whether you're in the medical profession or you're an energy healer, or you are just, healing the world with your smile and your kindness, you are a channel through which healing energy reaches the planet. So thank you. And finally, dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. So pay attention to what you're dreaming at night. It is guiding your path. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the Aragonite. Your first message of the reading is to release your emotional baggage. So whatever baggage you're carrying with you, work on letting that go. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. All right, I'm going to shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut, and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. And that will determine the yes or no. Okay, let's see here. All right, you guys start with the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is celebrations, and it's having things to celebrate. Next is the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles says you've planted your seeds, you are going to reap the rewards of your hard work, your labor, where you've put your energy, but you kind of have to just be patient and wait for it to materialize. Next is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a very compassionate, very loving energy. She very emotionally mature, and she can deal with things on an emotional level with the depth that she has to her. Next, the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups talks about looking back, seeing how far you've come, really appreciating your growth. Next, the Page of Cups. There's lots of Cups energy here, lots of emotional energy. The Page of Cups talks about fun and socializing, spending time with friends. And then finally, the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins, or the Eight of Pentacles, talks about your hard work. So again, with that Seven of Pentacles, you've put in your hard work. You're going to need to keep putting in your hard work, but it will materialize for you. Now, let's see your situation. Oh, this is a yes to whatever you asked tarot. All right, now let's see your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations for group number 4, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4 of Coins, that's stable financial foundations. It also carries the note of just saying, do not cling to your money. Let it flow out, let it flow back in. There's an ebb and flow to money. Let your money flow out. Don't be afraid to spend a little bit. Now, 10 of Wands, some of you feeling really overwhelmed in the situations you're in. 4 of Cups, there could be boredom or looking at situations the way you wish they were versus the way they actually are. And the Queen of Wands, so stepping into your true authentic self and following your passions. Now, let's see Oracle for everything. So we will start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for the best benefit of group number 4, please. Love. All right. Yeah. So angelic love. It very well could be that love is in your future, that love should be your focus. Love is the energy that propels us. Now, let's see Moonology for this 10 of Wands. What is there to add to this 10 of Wands? Because the 10 of Wands talks about being pretty overwhelmed. Emotions are running high. Okay, so wherever you feel overwhelmed, wherever your emotions are running high, you are represented by this Queen of Cups in here. You've got the emotional depth to deal with whatever situation is facing you. So yeah, the emotions are running high, but kind of do something to let off some of that emotional vent, and it will help you deal with the overwhelming feeling of the 10 of Wands. Now, for the 4 of Cups, what is there to add to the 4 of Cups? You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, so for those of you that are looking at things and wishing they could be this way, wishing they'd be better somehow, you guys are safe. You don't need to worry. Everything's going to be taken care of. The way things are is going to lead to, you guys are already safe, but it's going to lead to this Queen of Wands over here. Now, the Queen of Wands is you following your passions. It's you really being authentic to you. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Queen of Wands. So, Queen of the Moon. Faith. You need to have faith in yourself. You are absolutely perfect exactly the way you are. Follow your passions, follow your heart, follow your path, and have faith in yourself as you do it. Now, the 4 of Coins. Abundance. Okay, so abundance, this can talk about multiple types of abundance, but the 4 of Coins really normally talks about stable financial foundations. And this abundance is saying if you let the money ebb and flow, if you spend some, you'll receive some more. There is an abundance flowing to you right now. You may have to be a little bit patient with it because you do have that 7 of Pentacles in your transparent tarot. So it may take just a minute to materialize, but your abundance is headed in. Now, for the transparent tarot, well-being. Okay. So this, yes, definitely for your well-being. All of the Cups energy, the emotion energy, the advice to see your growth, to spend times with friends, to celebrate the wonderful things that the universe brings to you. All of that is for your own well-being. Excuse me. All right, now let's take a look at the Sacred Forest Oracle. Enchanted Fern Grotto Refuge. Make sure you're giving yourself an emotional refuge. Make sure you're giving yourself plenty of downtime, plenty of time to deal with whatever's overwhelming you. So just make sure you are giving yourself that emotional refuge. Now let's take a look at the Little Wisdom deck. Angels. angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Wow, you're just getting, like, the cards are just flying out of this deck for you. Let's see what this is. All right, you get Hearth, homecoming. Tarot cards, guidance. So your guides may talk to you through cards a lot. And clearance. So whatever it is you need to clear out, let go of this emotional baggage. There is a homecoming, whether you're going home to visit family, family's coming home to visit you, children could be coming home, spouses coming home, definitely a homecoming, and just the need to kind of clear a little bit of energy. Now, let's see the Starseed deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 4. You start with vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. Next, you get no limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. And finally, choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. So make sure you're taking yourself down your most authentic path. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the chrysoprase. Your first message of the reading is to allow yourself to receive. So whatever it is you're desiring, make sure you don't have any blockages keeping you from receiving your desires. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer us clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Now I will shuffle till the deck feels ready, then I'll cut and we'll deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards, and that will get us the yes or no. All right, once more. Okay, let's see here. All right, so you start with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands talks about a whirlwind romance. Doesn't have to be with a person. It can be with a hobby. It can be with a career. It can definitely be with a person, though. And it's a whirlwind romance. The next is Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords can represent you or someone in the situation with you. But the Queen of Swords, very intelligent, very straightforward, very direct, says exactly what she means, very protective of those she loves. Now, next is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands talks about good news, good fortune, and it can even represent travel a little bit. And then we have this beautiful Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is celebrations, good times. It is, really stepping into things to celebrate. This looks like a yes to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so some of you looking at what you've lost versus looking at what you still have, kind of feeling sadness or, the feelings of depression. I'm absolutely not diagnosing anything. This is just, like the Five of Cups, it represents a feeling of sadness and, a feeling of depression, normally derived from looking at what you perceive yourself to have lost versus what you still have. Now, Knight of Swords. All right, so the Knight of Swords says whatever challenges and tests you're going through, they're going to resolve themselves quickly. The Knight of Swords, a very fast-moving energy. So whatever challenges you are dealing with, they are going to come to an end quickly. Now, Justice. So definitely need to focus on balance. And then finally, the Star. So healing and a gift from the divine. All right, now let's take a look at everything with Oracle. So, angels, for the best benefit of group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, harmony. Okay, so living a harmonious life with nature, with your loved ones, with your friends, in your career. Like, there's all kinds of harmony coming in for you guys. Now, let's see Moonology for this 5 of Cups. What is there to add to the 5 of Cups? Work through your fears. Okay, so whatever it is you're afraid of, whatever it is you're afraid of losing, whatever it is that, you know, wherever your fears lie, it's time to work through your fears. That is going to help relieve some of this sadness, to work through those fears and really see what you have to be grateful for. Gratitude is like the remedy for the 5 of Cups energy. Focus on what you have. Be very grateful for it. It's going to help you work through your fears. And working through those fears is going to bring you out of this energy. Now, the Knight of Swords. You are good enough. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. You are good enough. Whatever challenge you face, whatever trial you're dealing with, you are absolutely good enough. You're going to get through it. You're going to have stuff to celebrate. Like, you got a yes to whatever you asked tarot. It's very celebratory. It's good news for most of you. So this is coming in. Also, you have the Star out here. The Star talks about a gift from the divine. It talks about healing. It is a beautiful energy to be moving towards. Now, let's just start with the Star. New beginnings. Okay, so many of you stepping into brand new beginnings, full of healing, full of things to celebrate. Now, for Justice. Growth. Okay, so you are going through a period of growth. Make sure you keep yourself balanced. When we go through growth, sometimes it's just not pretty. You know, sometimes the things that you're having to deal with that cause the growth are just overwhelming, and, you know, they create these sad emotions and that sort of thing. It is for your growth. Make sure you're staying balanced. Make sure you're having fun. Make sure you're showing yourself self-love. Like, stay balanced. It's going to help you through this growth period. Now, let's see the Transparent Tarot with the Spellcasting Oracle. What is there to add to this Transparent Tarot? Strength. Okay, yeah, you guys are definitely strong enough to deal with whatever you face. You are going to step into wonderful things to celebrate, and you have the strength to get there. Now, let's see the Sacred Forest Oracle for group number 5. Owl Spirit, Wisdom. Okay, yeah, you guys have like an age-old wisdom to you. You're more than good enough to navigate the situations you're dealing with. Now, let's see the Little Wisdom deck. Angels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors for group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's go through again. All right, we'll cut to it. Homeland, foundation. Okay, so your new beginning is going to lay down very stable foundations for you. So whatever this new beginning is, it's going to be on a foundational level. Now, let's take a look at the Starseed deck. Angels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors for the best benefit of group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, that's that. That's okay. It's 4. We'll see. All right. So you start with intuition. Trust your intuition. It's been guiding you to the answers you seek. Next, you get channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. That can even be through your smile, through your kindness. Now, dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams, so pay attention to what you're dreaming. And finally, abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. So just make sure you are being of service to your fellow human being on this spirit journey. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.